Congratulations again to Gino. He year after year continues to set the standard for what we all want to achieve just by having a team that plays hard and understand their role and do those things necessary to be successful. I think we were a little shell-shocked coming out at the beginning just with that length. We expected man that came out and zoned us a little bit. And after we struggled with it, and they continued to stay in it and had a hard time finding rhythm, had a hard time moving the basketball. Just didn't overall play well today.
What positives do you take out of this game, Coach?
They didn't quit. That's the one thing about it. UConn can really keep going, and even though he can put in some subs who are still McDonald's All-Americans and those things, so we still continue to play hard. And the fourth quarter, we did manage to get it to double-digit quarter. So continue, that shows that we played hard and we didn't, get 2 points or anything like that. And people came off the bench and tried to contribute. But you got to understand that when you prepare like champions, you can play like a champion. But until you do that and make up your mind to do that each and every day, you'll have inconsistencies. I think the one thing that we can learn from this game is just on all the little things and how everything matters. I think they cut hard to every ball. I think they caught every ball and pivoted or either shot fake and made a pass fake to the next person. I think they sprinted hard in transition on everything. I think they all either crashed the boards or got back and stayed solid in their roles. So I think all those little things that lead to championship play, I think, are some of the things that we could be able to take away from this game.
Ronald, it's hard to say that you have to almost play a perfect game when you're facing a team like that. But when they get out to a lead like they do, is it just at that point becomes such a uphill battle to try to get back into it that it's sometimes impossible? Not impossible, just it's tougher.
Exactly, tougher. I would agree with that word because, we've won 7 games coming from behind by double-digit points before. We just couldn't get in the rhythm. Even in transition, they were back. For us, transition threes, I think we averaged 7 transition threes a game, and we weren't even able to get them because they were measuring up to the ball and pushing us 3 and 4 feet behind the three-point line. And I don't have Steph Curry on the team, so.
As a team, how do you get your team to move forward past this game, onto the next, and past each play after play, and on to the next game?
That's I won't say the easy part, but I think that's the part that they can really go ahead and move on because today's kids, they're in the moment and they move past it so fast, like Snapchat, Instagram. They post that picture, they're moving on to the next picture and everything else. So I think they'll learn from this game and be able to move on. But when we get to practice tomorrow, watch film and be able to step on the floor, we're moving on to the next game, and that's Temple.
Coach Gino said a little while ago that where your program is now compared to 4 years ago when you got here, says a lot that you guys have a plan. You know what you want your identity to be. What's that mean from a Hall of Fame coach like that to that when he looks at the conference and he looks at you, that's what he sees, a team that's on the rise.
That's really great. That's great for him to say that because we coaches in the American, we still call each other even though we have to play each other and say, this is what I see from your team and this is what I can offer some advice on and things like that. So I pick up the phone and call him and Jose and Coach Mays over there, and we kind of collaborate with each other because we want the conference to be successful. We want the teams to be successful. So the first thing he said to me when we walked out there, you guys are really playing well. He said, if I could get my team to be aggressive like your team in the full court, then we could really do some things. And I'm thinking, well, really? After the day, I thought they were a much more aggressive team.
Sarithia, is she all right?
Yeah, sprained ankle. So we just decided not to put her back in. She wanted to come back in. We came back, but there's no need. So we'll ice her up and let her go half speed tomorrow and get her back ready for Monday for full practice. Then we'll go to Temple and play on Tuesday.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach.